WCCO. A busy weekend for golfers at Olympic Hills this weekend, and they're going to be joined by Annika Sorenstam as part of her charitable contributions to golf. She will be there, and Olympic Hills will be busy, Annika. We're talking about a little intercollegiate golf here today.
We are. We're actually hosting our annual Annika Intercollegiate in Minneapolis for the first time. We've hosted this event in Orlando. It's part of one of the initiatives of the Annika Foundations when we're trying to inspire the next generation and really help them fulfill their dreams. So we're excited about the venue change. 3M is a big partner of ours, and that's really where the headquarters are. So we're excited to be able to take the girls there. And of course, I'm actually designing a course with Anna Palmer. It'll be finished next year. So next year they will be playing there. So this is kind of a preview, so we're very excited.
Yeah, tell me about that course you're designing.
So, yeah, thank you. Obviously, I'm very, very privileged and honored. And, this is my first domestic course. It's a redesign. It was called the Tartan Park, and it used to be a 27-hole facility. And with a new owner, they came in and said, we want 18, and then we're going to build a few homes. So I'm actually designing the front nine, and then Anna Palmer's group is doing the back nine. So, I had the privilege to work with him towards the end, and it's a beautiful piece of property, and, trying to combining our philosophies. And so I'm excited about the opening later this year or maybe early next year, depending on the weather.
Yeah. When did you take a liking to designing?
I designed my first course just outside Hong Kong in an area called Mission Hills. It's one of the biggest resorts in the world. They had 12 different golf courses with different designers, and I was lucky to be one of them. And, we finished around, it's been in almost 10 years ago. And it's been, I guess being a golfer, traveling around the world and love being outside and creating memories for other golfers. I just love, working with a team. I'm not solo by any means. I work with a team, and we put our brains together and hopefully create inspirational experiences for all golfers around the world.
What were the courses like when you were growing up, first learning the sport?
Well, growing up in Sweden and outside Stockholm, I would say I would categorize our courses as more as art courses, a little tree line, some open fields, but, pretty flat in general. And, bunkers, not the link style, not the pop bunker style, but, some undulations on the greens. But that's kind of what I grew up playing. And then through my amateur career, I had a chance to travel a little bit around Europe and, of course, to England and Scotland, and was introduced to links golf. And I just loved it. And I still love playing links golf. But that's some of the things that I love about golf is obviously being outside, but also courses are so different. Some courses, requires a certain shot. Other courses require different shots. You always have to adjust. So, I think just the philosophy I have as far as golf course design is, first of all, it looks kind of natural. If I wanted to look like it's been there for a while, I would love every hole to have its own little story so that when you play one hole, it doesn't feel like you already played that hole. I'm all about using every club in the bag. It doesn't mean always, to stand on the tee that you need to hit driver. A little bit of course management, variety of different holes, dogleg right, dogleg left, I would love the par threes to have different distances, and obviously you take, the wind in consideration. And then, it's fun to have a little bit of a driving hole. It's like a par four driving, so have that little risk reward mentality. And last but not least, it's nice to have maybe returning nines. Not everybody can play 18 holes as far as time commitment nowadays. So make it easy, make it fun, and lots of tees. I love lots of tees. 5 tees is great because that gives everybody a chance to play, whether you're professional or young or old or new or been part of the game for a long time. Yeah, well, we're looking forward to having you in town again. You represent that sport so well, and it's just an honor to talk to you, and I thank you for taking the time to join us here on WCCO. Annika, have a great trip to town. Well, thank you very much. I really appreciate you having me on. Annika Sorenstam right here on 830 WCCO.